Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all had a good night. Mikey here. Yesterday, I did the experiment with the Copenhagen Extra Long Cut Natural. I had the expired can, the fresh can, looked at them. Yesterday, I tried natural for the first time and an extra long cut for the first time. Honestly, I don't know the difference between extra long cut and a long cut. I don't know. They held together well. That might be the point. But other than that, I don't know. Anyway, this morning, last night, I tried the fresh can. Today, I am trying the expired can, which don't know if the lighting in this garage sucks. One of these days, I got some photography lights. Maybe I'll move one in here. Best by March 10th, 2024. So, a little over 6 months out of date. It has moisture still. It's salty. Ooh, it's got a blast of salt. Wow. Oh, man. Ooh. Wow. Busy talking, there's like a salt burst on my lip. Woo. Wow. It's not as moist as the fresh stuff, but it does have moisture still. It's plenty moist. It is salty. It is a little more salty, probably because the moisture level's down, so the salt's more concentrated. Both the fresh and this, they have that wonderful natural tobacco flavor. I'm digging that. I like the taste of tobacco. From all my years as a cigar smoker, I grew to appreciate good tobacco. And this stuff here is good tobacco. A lot of salt. The salt's backing off now. It's juicing up, so the salt's fading away a little bit. But yeah, that initial wow. I could taste the salt in there for a little bit, and all of a sudden it was just like, whoa, here you go. So that one caught me by surprise. Not that it's a bad thing. I like salt. I'm on the carnivore diet. I've lost like 25 pounds in the last 3-4 months. My blood pressure dropped over 40 points. I just got my blood labs done. I'm eating eggs and bacon and steaks and pork belly, and I'm loving this diet, man. This is right up my alley. At first, I thought I wasn't going to be able to afford it, but I realized, I'm paying between $4 to $6 for a bag of chips. I can pay that $4 to $6 and go buy some meat. And the meat will fill me up longer, and it's better for me. So it's actually, you shop the sales and stuff, my grocery bill has actually gone down a little bit since I got rid of all the junk food and started eating meat. Anyway, I digress. Carnivore diet. You haven't tried it, look it up. It might be for you, it might not. It's working for me. I love it. Like I said, my cholesterol was 214 in January, last time I got my blood work done. When I got my blood work done this week, it was 163. So it went way down. My doctor's like, what have you been doing? I told her I'm on the carnivore diet. And she looked at the chart, looked back up at me, and she's like, huh, wow. I never would have guessed. I'm like, yeah. Eating fatty foods does not raise your cholesterol. Apparently eating Pop-Tarts and potato chips and mac and cheese raises your cholesterol. Mac and cheese was my comfort food. Oh, I love good mac and cheese. But right now, I haven't craved mac and cheese. I don't remember the last time I had mac and cheese. May, maybe. April, I don't know. I don't crave it anymore. It used to be my go-to comfort food. I'm talking about the diet again. Tobacco, Mikey, stay on point. I try and do this stuff in one take and just kind of talk off the top of my head while the flavors develop. I apologize for that. If you're entertained by it, hey, go for it. If I'm boring you to death, I'm sorry. I can be a dull guy sometimes. Yeah, I'm the boss at work, so I always try to keep things lively. Talk it up. I like this tobacco flavor on this. It's not bitter. It's not too bitter. A hint of bitterness. All tobaccos will have that. That's just the nature of the beast. It's got some sweetness in there. It's a natural sweetness. I don't think they add sugar to this. I'd have to look it up. But it's like a natural tobacco sweetness. Oh, and by the way, I am going to join the Cool Kid Club. I'm going to get rid of my orange cup. I'm not getting rid of it. I'm just not going to use it as much. I got this at a convention. I manage a hardware store. Went to a convention, and these guys were handing out beer during happy hour. And so I got a little cup full of beer. Unfortunately, the only thing they had was Bud Light. But it was hot. It was in Florida. I was thirsty. So I swallowed my pride and I drank Bud Light. But if it's cold on a hot, muggy Florida afternoon, it's okay, I think, maybe, except for their marketing. I've never been a Budweiser in general, not my beer. I actually didn't like beer until I was like 26 years old. I wouldn't drink it. I just hated it. I didn't know why these guys were chugging beer. I'm like, how could you guys drink that? It's like fizzy horse piss. And then I started trying microbrews. As the whole world opened up to me, and I realized there was more to beer than Pilsners. So, yeah. I don't drink beer that often, but when I do, I go and I buy a bottle or two of the good stuff. You know, might cost me an extra $1 or $2 over the, mass market stuff, but I don't drink it that often, so, yeah. Bourbon is my liquor of choice. And I actually haven't been drinking any of that lately anyway. So my bourbon supply is going to last me a pretty long time. So that's the rate I'm going. I'll probably give it to my grandkids when I die. Hopefully they'll be in their 20s or 30s when I die. I'll give them some nice well-aged. Actually, it stops aging once you put it in the bottle, but they might think it's cool, or they'll dump it down the sink. I don't know. I'll be dead, so I don't care. Yeah, straight tobacco, salty, much like a Swedish snus. Anyway, they had, I think, at least 2 rolls of this stuff in the discount box at the tobacco shop where I got it. And it's $4 a can. I think on payday, I'm going to go pay them a visit. I'm going to clean them out of this stuff. They had some other there, too. I haven't tried it yet. The Grizzly Dark Select Straight. They had a bunch of that too. I'm going to have to figure out how to read the date codes on that, because if I'm reading them correctly, it's like 2 years old. So I'm not sure if it's going to be really dry or if it's been somewhat protected in the thing. I'm going to go buy a can of fresh and compare those and see, because I'm not sure what Grizzly Dark Select is supposed to look like right out of the can, because I've never had it. Anyway, I've been rambling on enough. The expired stuff, it tastes just as good. The initial salt burst is a little bit heavier than the fresh stuff because the moisture content's down, but it is still plenty moist, completely usable. It's not bone dry, it's not gritty, it's not gross. I'm going to go buy what they have in that discount bin. I'll vacuum seal it, put it in the freezer, and I'll pull them out as I use them. Save myself a bunch of cash. Anyway, this has been Mikey. This is the expired Copenhagen extra long cut natural. I do like this can. Nice color can. I like the subtle gunmetal gray, black with the silver highlights. That's one thing I'm going to appreciate is some of the cans these things come in. I accidentally bought a can of Copenhagen snuff. I bought it because the can looked good. I'm like, oh, that's a cool looking can. I'll take that. I didn't realize it was their original snuff, which is extremely fine. I cracked it open and looked at it. I'm going to try it eventually, here soon, but I'm a little apprehensive because of the fine cut. I'm hoping that it holds together and I just don't have like a mouthful of sand. The grit is a lot like nasal snuff, very fine, which makes sense because that's where it came from. The original dips in this country originated from nasal snuff from Europe. I don't know what possessed some guy somewhere, somehow, to start shoving that stuff in his lip instead of his nose. But hey, you know, dip was born, and we thank you for it. Whoever you were, sir, we salute you. This is Mikey. This is Copenhagen Extra Long Cut and Natural expired can. Once you get past the initial salt blast, I can't really tell the difference between this and the fresh stuff. It's wonderful. I like naturals. I'm really digging this. So anyway, I've rambled on enough. Take care. Y'all have a good day. I might do another video later in the day. I got like 10 cans that I haven't tried yet, haven't opened. I'm gonna start sorting through them, decide what I'm gonna do next. Every new can is a new adventure in taste and experience, and that's why I'm recording these. Just so I can go back, look at them, see what my initial thoughts were, and because my taste will develop over time. Little trunk fell apart. I'm talking too much. Get it back down there. Yeah. I'm getting more control. And by the way, the nicotine, yeah. This is the first dip I've had in over 12 hours since last night. And yeah, this has nice nicotine hit. It's hitting me good. It's not overbearing me, and it's not bowling me over, but I'm definitely feeling it. Yeah. Anyway, I've rambled on enough. I keep saying that. I keep meaning to hit the stop button. I really mean it this time. Y'all have a good day. Okay, bye.